Agitating students shout, Afzal hum sharminda hain, tere qatil zinda hai. Afzal, we're sorry that your murderers are still alive. भारत की बर्बादी तक जंग रहेगी, जंग रहेगी. We will continue to fight till India is destroyed. Well, students, least of all students of a public university, shouldn't be shouting such slogans. But guess what? This is exactly why JNU shot to the limelight in 2016, and then much was said and written about JNU being a leftist bastion. So how did the institute become the breeding ground of leftist ideology despite being a public university? And how does the new admission strategy fix the broader scheme of destroying the leftist stronghold? We will tell you all about it in this video. And welcome. You're watching TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm the group founder, Atul Mishra, and in this video, I will tell you how JNU's new admission strategy will destroy India's last leftist bastion for good. Let's begin. JNU will now admit students like any other university in the country, and the student composition will not involve student of any one ideology. Following the change in Delhi University's admission system, JNU admissions for 2022 would also be done through Common Universities Entrance Test, or the CUCET. The university has itself announced the big decision and has said that the entrance examination would be held as and when planned by the National Testing Agency. This one move completely dispenses with the old ecosystem that had made JNU a hub of leftist ideology. In its meeting on Wednesday, JNU's Academic Council discussed modalities of implementing CUCET or CUET. An official notice released by the Academic Council states the above decision of the Academic Council is in conformity with its earlier decision taken in 157T meeting of the Academic Council held on March 22, 2021 to adopt and admit students through CUT whenever the examination would be planned by National Testing Agency. The notice added, during the deliberations in the Academic Council, a large number of members, including the deans of schools, center chairpersons, and external members of the council, emphasized that CUET would provide a level playing field to numerous eligible students from across the country, reducing the burden of taking several entrance examinations. The misinformation spread by a few faculty members about CUET was noted by the Academic Council and was deplored. You know that the Jawaharlal Nehru University, or JNU as it is popularly known, is a hub of leftist thought. But how did it become a leftist bastion? I'm sure not many are aware of this story. JNU was established in the year 1969 and the first lot of faculty came largely from the Presidency College in Calcutta, which is the present-day Kolkata. This set the tone of Marxist ideology within the JNU campus. Since many of the faculty members carried Marxist thinking in their writings, the JNU too found itself at the center of Marxist thought in its formative years. The faculty of an institute drives its reputation and thinking process. Domination of Marxist ideology thus helped the university become a center of leftist ideology. But this ideology would have waned out had diverse students made it to the university in large numbers. However, in its initial years, JNU had a system of interviews for selecting students. Basically, the professors interviewed candidates and selected students. When the faculty itself professed and propagated leftist thought, it was only natural that they preferred leftist minds over others. The system was, however, criticized and opposed vehemently. So in the early 1980s, the university decided to conduct written tests in different parts of the country, giving students in rural and backward areas to compete on equal footing with students coming from urban areas. However, subjective tests alone do not achieve objectivity in admissions. After all, it was the faculty that conducted and evaluated written tests. From the descriptive answers themselves, one can judge the mindset and ideology of the candidate, just like an editorial or an op-ed reveals the ideology of the author. Then the evaluator could filter the appearing candidates according to their ideology. So in 2019, a new system was introduced, the JNU Entrance Examination, or JNU-EE, a computer-based MCQ test that eliminates the faculty from the evaluation process. The rigorous reform did face criticism from the left liberal intelligentsia in the country, but that was only natural. After all, why would the leftist ecosystem want to lose one of its bastions? Now the implementation of the CUCET is going to be an even bigger overhaul. JNU-EE has already eliminated wide discretion and arbitrariness in the admission process. Leftist elements in the faculty can no longer pick and choose like-minded students. However, even with a university-based entrance examination, the faculty did have the choice of deciding the examination syllabus. While preparing the question paper, the leftist agenda could always be pushed in. But CUCET will be different. It will be a centralized examination and common to all central universities, as it creates a single window opportunity for the students to seek admission in the participating universities. So admission to JNU is being standardized and brought to par with other institutes. The diversity of students who will take admissions in JNU will thus uproot ideological bias and effectively demolish the leftist stronghold.